Hello, this is from ToolChef. In this video, we're going to look at how to create height field and gravity fields. Let's start creating an agent group. And then add a grid layout and a state machine module. Let's change the draw mode to mesh mode, to scheme mode. And then just change the grid size to 5. Now, create a terrain in your scene. So let me create a grid. Change the size like that. It's fine. Let's add mountain deformer. Let's tweak the deformer. Let's, for example, put height to 200 and change the scale. Something like that. Can increase this one. Okay, something like that. It's fine. So now we can create our height field. Open the height field manager from here or from the atoms menu. Here, the height field manager. Then add a new height field. Let's go ground, and then select our ground. Press select, and then press OK. Now we need to assign our new height field to the agent group. So let's go back to the agent group node and go on the state machine, and here on the height field, let's put the name of our height field. Let's change the state of the state machine, and now just press play. If you see, the agents are adapting to the new ground. RC, the ground can be animated. So for example, let's go set the grid object, and let's animate this height field here. For example, we can animate the offset, something like that. Okay, so now we need to tell the height field to update at every frame. So just go here and press edit, and then turn on the animated feature. Now we press play. You see the agents adapting to the ground, even if the ground is animated. So this is an example of simple 2D ground here, but Atoms can support also 3D ground. So let's go back to the height field and just delete this one. Delete also this one. Now this time create a sphere. Okay, just change polygon mesh, change the radius, like that. Let's change the subdivision. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go back. Let's move our agent group. Like here. Let's make the sphere a little bit bigger. something like this. Now, if you want that the agents work around the sphere, we need to create and set up also a gravity field. So let's first set up our high field. So go to the high field manager, press the Add button. Let's call this ground sphere here. Select. It's okay. So if you now press play, the agent are going here, and then but the up vector is always on the y-axis here, and you see then here when there is no intersection, you start to go on the xz plane. Now, if you want that the agents go around here on the sphere, you need to assign and create a gravity field. So let's add here and just create a new sphere. And let's go down, slide here, change the radius. Like that. Let's switch to polygonal mesh. Let's increase the subdivision. Okay, so now we need to create a new I field. Let's add one. Let's call this one gravity. Let's select our second sphere. Okay. So basically, this I field is used to drive your agent up vector. So atoms during the simulation just do a recast on the sphere. It will take the normal of intersection for each agent, and then it will use that normal as a new up vector for your agent. So let's go now on the agent group node here, and in the gravity field, the attribute here of the state machine, let's put our gravity I fields. Now, if I press play, let me hide. You see now the agents are working the right direction. Yeah. If you see here, the agents are now colliding, collapsing here in this point because they are still pointing in x direction, because here on the grid layout is taking this direction here. So we need to basically create a curve here and then create a follow curve. So let's create our curve. Create. So create a curve here and something like that. Yeah, something like that is fine. So let's switch to NURBS. Then add a curve, follow curve module. Okay, now select our curve, accept, and then just rewind. Back. And now just press play. As you see, now the agents are walking around the sphere. Let's add a mountain deformer on top of our ground. Here, something like that. No, 300 scale. Okay, something like that's fine. Let's go back here. Let's hide the gravity field, and then we need to update the ground. So let's go back to the atoms, the iField manager, go on the ground and reload. Now just press play. And that's it, basically. If you want, you can also animate this ground here. You just need to turn on the animated option here. So for example, you can create some joints and skin this geometry to the joints, and then from the joints on some animation, and the agents will follow the ground